opener with summer swaps. So unorganized today. I have to clean these up. Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's video is going to be all about summertime swaps in your makeup bag. So products that you might want to consider switching out for the summer because they're lighter and a little bit easier to wear, or maybe they're waterproof or something like that. I saw this article in Elle.com, and I'll include, I've uploaded it to my Facebook page, so if you want to read the entire article and see their product recommendations, I encourage you to jump over there onto my Facebook page and take a look at that. But I was very inspired by that article, and I thought, yeah, you know what? Some of these things I'm already doing. And I thought I would share with you some of my favorites, and we'll go from there. So the first recommendation they have is to swap out your heavy coverage foundation for a lightweight BB cream. And I think that makes total sense. You can combine, you know, a couple different products into one so you're not layering so many heavy products on your face. This is really important, especially if you have oily skin, like I do. So you get, you know, a BB cream that has, you know, some pigmentation that helps blur the imperfections in your skin, and it provides some moisturization, and it also has some SPF in it. So I pulled out a couple that I have that I like, and I thought I would share those with you today. This is, the first one is from the drugstore, which is the Garnier BB cream I use the color light medium, and I use the combination to oily skin version of this. What's nice about this product is that it also comes in a normal formula, so if you are a little bit drier and you want to use something that's a little bit more hydrating, you can use that. And it's really affordable. It's available everywhere. I recently turned Kate onto this, and she loves it. And you get a lot of product. This is 2 fluid ounces, so it's really great. And I think the coverage is probably some of the best out of all the BB creams that I'm going to show you. So another BB cream that I picked up and I've been playing around with is from Benefit. It's the Big Easy BB cream, which has an SPF of 35. The color I picked up was medium, I believe. And yes, I picked up medium. It's just a tiny bit dark for me right now. It'll be perfect in a couple of months. So this is a little bit of a thicker formula, and I remember when I picked this up, the girl at Ulta was like, oh, it's like a combination of the POREfessional, and she rattled off 3 things. The one I remembered was POREfessional. So it dries down into like a powder finish, which is really nice. So it does provide some skin smoothing properties because it has kind of like a primer built into it, and it has a great SPF in it. I think the coverage is really good. I would say it's a little bit like medium to sheer, probably leaning a little bit more on the sheer side, but just a really comfortable BB cream to wear. So the one I'm wearing today is a relatively new purchase for me. It's the Bare Minerals Primetime BB Primer hyphen cream, BB cream, I don't know, in the shade Light. And this has an SPF of 30. So this is a little bit more of a liquidy formula, but it really, this is such a beautiful, I love this BB cream. It dries, it has a little bit of a silicone feel to it, so if you don't like that, you might not like this, so certainly definitely test it out on your hands, but it gives you a little bit of a luminosity to it that you don't get with some other BB creams. So I really like this. Now it's pretty sheer, so I use it under you know, like a mineral powder foundation, and it's perfect for that. So the next suggestion the article had was to switch from your regular formula mascara to a waterproof version of that mascara, or just a waterproof mascara in general. And I think the reasons for doing that are pretty obvious, because hot and sweaty, you don't want to have that raccoon eye where your mascara is transferring under your eyes or above your eyes or wherever that happens to happen for you. Usually for me, it's under my eyes for some reason. And shockingly, I do not have a waterproof mascara in the house. Oh my God. I will be taking care of that as soon as I finish recording this video. I think I'm definitely going to look for the Butterfly Lash mascara in the waterproof version, because I am absolutely in love, love, love with that mascara. Where is it? So here's the regular formula, but I just love the brush on this. Love. So I'll be picking up some waterproof mascara at the drugstore this weekend. I couldn't believe that. Oh dear. If you have a favorite waterproof mascara, I would love to know what that is, just because I'm always on the lookout for a favorite waterproof mascara. I will say that some of the ones, almost all the ones in the article that they recommended were what I would consider higher end mascaras, and I think you can get really great mascara in the drugstore, so that's not where I would choose to spend my money. So the next suggestion was to switch from your pressed powder to a mineral powder. And I agree with that, although I have something that I like to use that's kind of a hybrid. So I'm going to share two with you. The first one is the Laura Mercier Mineral Powder Foundation. This is on everybody's list. It's just a great powder foundation. I like that it has an additional SPF in it, so SPF 15. Everybody loves Laura Mercier's mineral powder foundation, so that's certainly a great one to try if you haven't tried one. And it comes in lots of different shades. But one that I've recently started using that I used a long time ago and I've gone back to is this mineral powder foundation from Laura Geller. And while it's not a loose powder, it is a baked mineral powder. And I like it because it's so easy to travel with. It does not, it's not as messy as the loose powders, but it still has the same mineral powder properties, and that is what I'm wearing on my face today. This is the shade Fair. It comes in 4 different shades: Porcelain, Fair, Medium, and Deep. And I just love this. I've gone through countless compacts of this. This is one of my favorite powder foundations. So the next suggestion was to swap out your heavy lipstick for a lip balm. And, I have to say I don't necessarily agree with this, because I love wearing some of my bright lipsticks in the summertime where, maybe they look a little harsh or a little overdone in the wintertime. So I'm not totally on board with that. However, I really wanted to, as I've mentioned in an earlier video, I really wanted to find a drugstore tinted lip balm or lipstick that had an SPF in it. And that's something that I would definitely recommend swapping out, especially if you're going to be out in the sun for any period of time, is to switch to a lipstick that has SPF in it. There are some high-end lipsticks that have SPF, but I did find 2 in the drugstore, and thank you for all of you who made some recommendations to me on drugstore choices. And I'll share the ones that I've picked up. So I picked up the e.l.f. Lip Balm in the color pink, and this has an SPF of 15. So this, very affordable. You can throw it in your pool bag. You can have multiples because it is so affordable. I think the shade range is kind of small and very sheer and light. So if you like a brighter lipstick, you're not going to get that from this, but this is the pink. I think it's pretty. Gives a nice natural look. without being nude. I don't, you know, nude in the summertime. Okay, you know where I'm going with that. The other one was the Sonia Kashuk Satin Luxe Lip Color, and it has an SPF of 16. Now, when you look at the display, they look, she has regular lipstick that doesn't have the SPF in it, and then a smaller collection that does have SPF in it. And it looks like there's more colors available online than was in my store. So that's something I might investigate a little bit more. The color I picked up is Very Berry. And this is a little bit of a brighter. So I don't know if you can see, the e.l.f. one is up here. Here's the Sonia Kashuk one, which this is going to be great. A great everyday or even a pool lipstick. Just really nice, really hydrating, really smooth on the lips. Has this great packaging, and it's really affordable. This is like 10 bucks. So the next recommendation was to swap out some of your leave-in hair products for dry shampoo. And the theory behind that is that a dry shampoo will add texture to your hair and volume to your hair while absorbing, you know, the excess oils in it. I haven't tested this out myself, but I do have a nice dry shampoo that I like using, which is the Batiste dry shampoo. This has a hint of color for dark and deep brown. It's not really that dark or deep, but you know, for my roots, which are a little bit darker than my highlights, this seems to work well. And I'm going to definitely give this a try, to use this for some styling product as opposed to things that could get sticky in the humidity and weigh your hair down. So I think this is an awesome suggestion. So they also recommended switching out your heavy moisturizer for a serum. And, you know, the thought behind that is that you're probably going to be a little bit more oily in the summertime anyway, but you still want to have some moisturization, and a really good serum will help nourish your skin, give you the right level of moisturization and antioxidants and all that kind of thing, and it's probably enough. But I think, again, that's something that really just depends on your skin type. If you're really, really dry, you probably maybe don't want to swap that out. So that's something you need to feel for yourself. I really love this one from Paula's Choice. I talked about it in my recent skincare video. It's awesome. There's actually 2 versions of this product in her skincare line. This one is specifically formulated for oily, normal to combination oily skin, so it's a little bit lighter. There's one that's a little bit heavier for drier to normal skin. So there are 2 choices there. If that's something you're interested in trying, I highly recommend her serums. Are wonderful. So and I have noticed I've backed off a little bit on my nighttime moisturizer because it just is too much. I don't need it. So the last thing that this article suggested was to switch from your heavy perfumes to like a body mist or a lighter perfume. Some perfumes can be really heavy and cloying in the heat and humidity, and I get this, and that's actually something I had already started doing myself, was reaching for my body mist, because they are just a little bit lighter and a brighter scent, and usually they're a little bit more of a florally scent. I don't have anything remarkable to share with you. I do have a couple in my makeup collection that I like to reach for. I like this one from Philosophy, which is Falling in Love. This is just a really great light. I just love this scent. It's such a beautiful scent. It's a little bit heavier than some of my other ones, but just really love this. The other 2 I picked up at Target, and I don't know if they still sell them. I've had them a while, but this one is my favorite. This is like Breezy. This one has a little bit sweeter smell. So Target carries a lot of body mist, and Bath and Body Works carries a lot of body mist. There's a ton of choices out there. And so this might be something you want to experiment with and try something lighter, or maybe skip your perfume altogether this time of year. So I would love it if you would share in the comments below the swaps that you make into your summertime beauty bag, what things you swap out from your wintertime routine for your summertime routine. So share those product recommendations with everyone below so we can see if there's something new that we might want to check out. So I hope you found this video useful, interesting. There were some good ideas here. It really spoke to me when I read this article. Like I said, I have a link to this article on my Facebook page so you can read all their commentary and see what their product recommendations are. They're very different from mine. This is just things that I use and that I like, but you can certainly see what they recommend as well. So if you're new to my channel and you're just stopping by for the first time, I would love it if you'd hit the subscribe button and join me for future videos. And you can also join me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I would love for you to stop by and see me there as well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! So if you're interested in the look I'm wearing today, I did record a tutorial and I'll be posting that later on this week. This is basically, you know, a really easy summertime look with a pop of a bright colored lipstick, and in that video I actually swap out a couple different shades of lipsticks.